Hey y'all, what up? This is Just That Dude and this is Just That TV, and I am here to talk about Love and Hip Hop Season 5 Episode 3, Daddy's Home. Okay, so the episode started off where it left off at with fucking Tammy jumping up across the table on fucking Betty Idol. Now, ain't shit motherfucking happened. Fucking just a lot of motherfucking tussling, you know, bodyguards, not bodyguards, but security breaking up shit and bitches motherfucking pulling hair. That's all that fucking happened. Tammy ended up pulling motherfucking Betty Idol's hair or whatever, and I mean, it is what the fuck it is. Like, it was just, it was stupid, it was boring or whatever like that. Tammy was telling D Smith, like, you cool, whatever like that, but I just can't rock with this, whatever, like this was some bull crap, whatever like that. And I felt like it was bull crap too, because I didn't understand, like, why would you freaking bring her here when you know this girl got issues with Tammy? Like, I didn't understand that at all. Like, that was some messy bull crap right there. So I already seen how all of this was gonna go for this episode, like, for real. So freaking Waka ended up getting wind of this and calling freaking Tammy out to LA. He was out in LA doing something or whatever. So he calls Tammy out. Tammy flies out to LA or whatever like that. So they little scene open up with Tammy getting out the shower, right? So Tammy get out the shower, all you can see is her feet. Her feet was dry as hell. Either that bitch didn't wash her motherfucking feet, or like, I don't understand. Her feet was dried in the motherfucker, but whatever. I guess y'all do it up for the motherfucking scene. So basically, she was just telling Waka, like, everything that was going on or whatever, why they was fighting, all this other stuff. His whole thing is, you know, just a difference of fucking opinions or whatever like that. Everybody got their opinion. You can't be mad at other people's opinion or whatever. And, you know, he tried to dead that shit right then and there. So I was like, whatever. I mean, I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. So then they start to go talk about how he's not romantic or whatever in their marriage and all this other stuff, and how she do all the romantic stuff and he don't really do nothing, and you know, it was just a lot of back and forth and this and that and this and that and this and that. I don't really know whatever the fuck that was. Let me just touch on Waka for a little minute, okay? So, like, this interview, whatever happened a while ago or whatever like that, I'm gonna motherfucking go through, because I did some little notes or whatever like that. I'm gonna read verbatim what the whole little interview was about and give my little brief opinion on it or whatever like that. So it was the interview on the Breakfast Club. They was sitting down with the Breakfast Club, whatever like that. I don't know how they started talking about, because I didn't really watch the whole interview because I wasn't really interested. I really didn't care, like, to be quite honest. But I don't know how it started up, but basically Waka was talking about, like, stuff on the TV or whatever like that. And then all of a sudden transgender came out his mouth. So they was like, okay, well, I mean, do you have a problem with, like, are you saying, like, they shouldn't motherfucking glorify Caitlyn Jenner on the TV as much as they do? So basically all he said was fucking basically, like, putting motherfucking transgenders on television is marketing evil. He says he don't have a problem with anybody's preferences, but it's crazy to put it on TV because kids now or whatever watch a lot of TV. You know, the only people watching TV today is kids or whatever. So that's like a lot for fucking kids and all this other stuff. But I was like, marketing evil? Like, what the fuck you mean by that, Waka? So he talking about he feels if you are transgender, then you are rebuking God, because God didn't put those feelings in you or whatever. That's the devil playing mind games, and God is trying to test you, and if you can't pass that test, then you going down or whatever like that. And I interpreted going down mean going to hell. So I was just like, you know, I mean, he tried to justify it with fucking, you know, a test for him is because he hear voices or whatever in his head or some shit, and talk about some, you know, but he don't act on it or whatever like that because he knows it's a test and all. I don't know, it was just some retarded stuff. Like, to me, it is what the fuck it is. Like, I'm not tripping. I don't give a fuck, because it's a lot of ignorant ass niggas out here just like Waka who thinks the same way. To me, you can't sit here and say, oh, I don't judge you on you. You know, your preference is your preference. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm cool with that, but I don't like you. I don't like what you do, nor do I respect what you do. That's a slick diss. Like, you can't sit here and say you're cool with me, but you don't respect and you don't freaking support what I do. That makes no sense to me. It's disrespectful. It's freaking degrading as hell. Like, But it is an opinion. You have your opinion. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm not mad that it's coming from Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka is not the freaking brightest crayon in the motherfucking box, okay? Motherfucking, I'm over here, bitch, Crayola. Waka Flocka is over here, Rose Art, bitch, okay? So, I'm not even, like, I don't really care. Like, this is not the first time this boy done said anything stupid. Like, come on now. Like, it's Waka fucking Flocka. Like, I don't care. Waka fucking Flocka. I don't care. Fucking Charlamagne tried to bring up a good point. Talk about some, okay, you saying that transgenders is marketing evil, but you motherfucking, you're not doing any better with fucking, you know, being on TV and being in videos showing gang violence and drug violence and all this other stuff. And then he tried to go on a whole little tangent about how it's already out there and how fucking white people are shooting up this and all. And I'm like, really? Like, it didn't make no sense. Like, he was really contradicting himself inside a contradiction about a contradiction about, like, it was just so retarded. Like, if you really look at the whole interview, like, I mean, he made some good points about little stuff. Like, you can see, to me, he sounded like a motherfucking 4th grader trying to become president. That's what it is, and that's where I'm gonna leave it at. So, Scrappy's in the studio with Betty Idol, oh, whack ass. And they sitting up in there, you know, she being a hoe, you know, it's straight fucking season 1, Jocelyn and Stevie up in there. And, you know, he's just talking about how he really want to work with her or whatever because she's motherfucking did some stuff with, like, Rick Ross or whatever. Like, she did, like, some hooks or whatever, like, singing hooks on these songs or whatever, some shit like that. Like, I ain't never heard these songs, but I don't listen to that type of music, so I was like, whatever. You know, he said how good she is and he would like to work with her, but it's strictly business, nothing like that or whatever like that. You can tell she is very thirsty. Like, she thirsty. She just come off like a hoe or something. Like, I don't want to just, like, you know, call her a hoe straight off the bat, but you can tell, like, she just like, oh my God, like, she say little stuff to him. Like, she set him up for him to say stuff, and then she like, oh, are you flirting with me? You need to stop. And like, I'm almost like, girl, but like, you set him up to say this little bullshit. Like, it ain't even like that. Like, you could tell she want the D. Like, she want the D so motherfucking bad if he ain't already gave it to her. Like, for real. So she started telling him about, you know, the little fight or whatever like that. He like, oh, you had a fight with Tammy. Like, that's fam or whatever like that. Like, you don't do that. Like, what happened or whatever. So this bitch tried to say that Tammy came at her wrong or whatever because she fucking addressed the little issues with fucking about Waka or whatever. So he like, that's why she popped off or whatever like that. Like, you can't be doing that or whatever. She like, I don't care because the bitch pulled my hair and this is my real hair and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. So it was just so motherfucking stupid. Everybody is out at fucking Tammy's little magazine event or whatever like that. She talking about she did this magazine cover because she wants to show women out here that you can be a mom, you can be married, you can still be sexy. I said, bitch, it's a borderline between sexy and thottish. Like, for real. Like, and Waka knew too. So, you know, I was like, but it is what it is, bitch, you do you. So she's sitting down or whatever like that. Deb and everybody's there. And Deb was telling her how she proud of her or whatever like that. But, you know, she just can't be fighting, you know, just random ass bitches like this out in the street. Like, she better than that or whatever like that. And she goes on to let us know that fucking, she put herself in it too, talking about some that fucking her and Waka whatever, like, they not homophobes and she wears Waka better than that. And I'm like, bitch, yeah, like, maybe he not a fucking homophobe. Gotta get my fingers in there, homophobe. But I mean, he got some issues, you know, trying to motherfucking insinuate that fucking transgender people gonna go to hell, you know, for being the way that they is, which I mean, that's kind of fucked up, but whatever, I digress. So, you know, she telling the girls about the whole incident or whatever. She brings up Betty Idol name. Bambi gets instant attitude. Bambi like, hold on, what? Betty Idol? Oh, this is that same motherfucking thirsty ass bitch who was fucking on Scrappy's Instagram or whatever. And I had to motherfucking tell her to put that, take that shit down or whatever like that. This thirsty ass bitch. Like, let me motherfucking find out that Scrappy fucking with her and she fucking with my motherfucking friend. Like, Bambi was over it. So Bambi goes over to fucking Scrappy's little apartment or whatever. And she, you know, she checks Scrappy about the whole little thing. She checked him about some other shit too. First, I was looking at this scene like, Bambi, why are you here? Like, it really honestly seemed like they was really just playing this whole little thing. Like, it wasn't really serious at all. Cause like, she walked in, Scrappy he was trying hard with his Oscar confused face. Bitch, he was so much, like, he was going for the Oscar, bitch, he was so confused. Bitch, if confused wasn't confused, bitch, confused could have looked at Scrappy and knew what the fuck confused was. Cause he was trying so fucking hard. Like, he was just, like, I'm like, boy, like, it's Bambi, the fuck? She come up in there talking all that bullshit, talking about some who is this, or whatever, and how many bitches you gonna put on payroll? You love motherfucking putting bitches on or whatever. Because he was telling her about the little fucking Russell girl modeling thing. He was like, she was like, you ain't never did shit for me or whatever. You ain't never tried to put me on or whatever and all this other shit. And I was thinking like, Bambi, you was in motherfucking videos and shit before. Like, you was kind of doing your shit before you was with Scrappy. So what the fuck did you need Scrappy to help you do? Like, I guess you was tired of sucking them motherfucking dicks, bitch, getting on them dicks. Let me stop. So, you know, she was just mad or whatever like that, you know, going off whatever, talking about some, he running a whorehouse and all this other stuff. He talking about some, oh, I am not my mom, I'm not running no whorehouse. Like, whatever, bitch, if y'all didn't know, you know, Mama Z was a pimp back in the day. She had a motherfucking whorehouse or whatever. She bust a bitch in the back of the head with a motherfucking pipe. All of that shit, you know, all of that shit, you know, Mama D was the real shit in the streets. That's why I'm like, bitch, fuck you, KK, you ain't shit, bitch. It's all about Mama D, for real, for real. So, that was a sidetrack. So, she gives fucking Scrappy back his little friendship promise ring or whatever, bitch, that he gave her, whatever. She was like, you know, she not motherfucking going here with that bullshit. And if he fucking with Betty Idol, or if he working with Betty Idol, they fucking friendship is over, whatever like that. And then, you know, she proceeds to take the motherfucking dog. Scrappy was like, bitch, you not taking my motherfucking dog. She was like, bitch, this is my motherfucking dog. Scrappy was like, bitch, you ain't seen this motherfucking dog since you left. You left this dog for dead. You ain't motherfucking called and see if this dog was okay for nothing. Dog was like, bitch, Scrappy, I don't care about all of that, bitch. I want the bams. And the dog went with the motherfucking bams. And he was like, you know what, fuck you. You know, a bitch gonna be a bitch. Whatever, like, it is what the fuck it is. And she steals the motherfucking dog food and shit. And you can see her smiling as she walked out the fucking door. So I was like, bitch, y'all know y'all playing. Like, stop playing. Like, stop fucking playing. So Tammy goes to meet up with motherfucking D Smith or whatever. Because Tammy don't understand why D Smith didn't show up to her little event. Plus, she feels like, you know, D Smith is, you know, it was kind of messy for D Smith to put her in that situation or whatever like that. You know, she trying to feel like D Smith, like, why was you just sitting there while your homegirl was, you know, doing all the disrespectful shit? Like, that was kind of fucked up. So she trying to get to the bottom of all this shit. So she sits down with D Smith and, you know, they talking whatever like that. D Smith was like, you know, she didn't come to the event because that's just not her crowd of people or whatever. And I was like, shade. And, you know, Tammy was asking her, you know, like, why you just let your friend, you know, disrespect me like that? Because, you know, if it was me, you know, she was on the other foot, like, I would never let my friend disrespect you like that or whatever like that. She was like, oh, you wouldn't? Bitch, you just met me? And she was like, no, I would not. You know, we supposed to be cool. You know, we supposed to be trying to work together. So D Smith was like, no, like, we were not trying to work together. You were trying to work with me. She was like, yeah, I was trying to give you an opportunity or whatever like that. She was like, opportunity? Bitch got mad. Bitch, an opportunity. Bitch, I don't need no opportunity. She's a bitch. I'm a producer. I create hits and all this other bullshit, and I only was modeling for a friend. I'm not no model. She like, bitch, when I get up in the morning, I'm a model or some shit like that. She was saying some bullshit. When I brush my teeth, I'm a model. I'm like, okay, bitch, what are you saying? Like, what are you talking about? So fucking Tammy started motherfucking going in or whatever like that, like getting motherfucking mad or whatever. D Smith whole little thing was, she fucking felt like deep down in her heart that fucking Tammy was phony or whatever when it came to the whole situation with Waka. She felt like, bitch, you supposed to be his wife. So a conversation somewhere had to motherfucking arise that you know how he feel about this. If you know how he feel about this, bitch, then you somewhat feel the same motherfucking way. So she just felt like Tammy was on bullshit with the whole motherfucking thing and everything. So she just didn't want to deal with it no more. She went about it the wrong motherfucking way. She really fucking did. But at the end of the motherfucking day, I mean, it is what the fuck it is. I don't really give a fuck. I mean, whatever. It was petty as fuck. It was petty as fuck. She said, bitch, Tammy said, bitch, and I can also call somebody to help you fix that crooked ass wig of yours. She said, bitch, oh yeah, with that wrap that you got on, that's your real hair, isn't it? Yeah, it is, bitch. Okay. And Tammy grabbed her boobs and she walked out the door. I said, bitch, y'all is a fucking mess, bitch. I ain't got time. Scrappy met up with fucking Betty Idol once again because the shit that Bambi said is getting into his motherfucking head, you know. I don't know, like, it's so weird. Like, he said that the only reason he met up with her and motherfucking, you know, asked her to apologize or whatever like that is because him and Bambi is still cool or whatever. You know, they had a fucking friendship outside their goddamn relationship or whatever like that. And, you know, this shit is still fucking cool. And he don't ever want to fucking cross her, do her dirty or whatever like that. I was like, okay, I get that, but at the same time, bitch, you acting like you want Bambi back. You acting like you didn't motherfucking leave Bambi. You acting like you fighting for her, because Bambi said this nigga was like texting, calling him or whatever like that, like, nah, motherfucking stop. And you know, he trying to downplay it, but I'm like, bitch, for one, Bambi ain't never been a motherfucking bitch to try to, you know, act like some shit is going on when it's really not motherfucking going on. But you know, I don't know, because Mona be putting a little extra motherfucking cash in people's pockets, so bitch, you thought you knew somebody, bitch, but you don't even know. So I don't know, bitch, but he went there to motherfucking tell old girl to apologize to Tammy. Old girl was like, bitch, you got me fucked up. I'm not motherfucking apologizing for nothing. That bitch pulled out my motherfucking real hair, bitch. If you let me pull out her motherfucking tracks, then I'll sit down and talk to this bitch. Otherwise, no. So he was like, whatever, you know, that's family or whatever. I ain't trying to cross that and all this other bullshit. So if you're not gonna motherfucking apologize, bitch, we can't motherfucking work together. Like, we ain't doing shit together. Bye. It is what it is. So she fucking, you know, talking on like now he ain't the shit, because at first, you know, oh, Scrappy, he's this and he's that and I really like to work with him. Now he ain't shit and he ain't got no hits and he a pussy. And I'm like, bitch, you just a weak ass motherfucking bitch, and I pegged your ass from the motherfucking beginning that you was a weak ass bitch. Bitch, dust, okay? Dust, hoe. Jessica Dime meets up with fucking Tiara or whatever, because she wants to let Tiara know that she was not a part of none of this motherfucking scheming ass bullshit, and she really likes Tiara. She want to be cool with Tiara. So Tiara comes walking up or whatever like that. She like, hey girl, hey. She like, oh, you hurt your hand, girl. What happened? I'm like, bitch, wasn't you there? Like, why are you faking? Like, see, now that make me motherfucking feel like, bitch, somebody did some editing, some motherfucking where, bitch, like, the fight that Dom seen in her motherfucking eyes wasn't equivalent to this bitch having a goddamn thing on her goddamn hand. That's what I was getting, because she was too damn shocked that this bitch hand was all wrapped up. So she was just fucking, you know, she sat down or whatever like that. She told her that she wasn't a part of that bullshit and all this other shit. So then motherfucking Tiara started motherfucking telling Dom or whatever, like, basically the relationship between her and Scrap or whatever. How she met Scrap when they was motherfucking teenagers or whatever. And he's basically like, you know, a best friend to her. Like, she can confide in him and every motherfucking thing. Like, it ain't just about the dick, because she said the dick was alright or whatever like that. She said they more like you got a best friend type of motherfucking feel, whatever. She said, this bitch said that she held him down while he was in jail. He did a year in jail. This bitch held him down. Bitch was working motherfucking 2 jobs and shit, saving up all her motherfucking money just to give to him to put on his motherfucking books and shit. And I said, bitch, you stupid. Bitch, you real motherfucking stupid, because I will not be working that motherfucking hard just to support a motherfucking nigga in jail who didn't have the goddamn decency to goddamn stay here with me to take care of our motherfucking child. Bitch, you got me all type of fucked up. This bitch was fucking stupid. And she's sitting there talking about some fucking, she let motherfucking Dom know about the whole backstory between the motherfucking King family or whatever. And bitch was just opening up too motherfucking much. And I'm like, bitch, didn't you learn your goddamn lesson from opening up to these goddamn hoes before and the shit just backfired? So now you gonna open up some motherfucking more, bitch? This bitch Dom gonna go back and tell motherfucking KK. KK gonna fuck you up, bitch. Like, just, bitch, go home with your fucking child. That's what you need to do, damn. So, fucking, she was telling motherfucking Jessica, like, he said that he gonna motherfucking, he said trust him or whatever, and we gonna sit down or whatever, all together, and, you know, he's supposed to be leaving this bitch. And Jessica was like, you know, you never motherfucking trust a man that says trust me. And I was like, for real, because that just don't even sound right coming out of man's mouth. Like, just trust who? Bitch, the only person I trust is Jesus. So Scrap talking about some he going through it or whatever between fucking Tiara and Tommy and arguing and shit, and between motherfucking him not seeing his child, plus he got this little motherfucking case against him where he was fucking caught or whatever possession of marijuana, and he took a plea deal, so now he just waiting for the results or whatever like that. He can motherfucking get jail time or probation, you know, house arrest, whatever, but he looking for the worst or whatever. So he just like, you know, and it's all this time I need somebody to fucking talk to, and out of nowhere, you know, Stevie motherfucking J, out of all people, hit this nigga up. So he fucking on his way to meet up with fucking Stevie to talk about this little situation. I don't understand. I mean, I kind of understand about this much. About this much I understand. But I'm just like, really, Mona? You couldn't get somebody else to talk about this damn situation? I mean, it's like, Stevie is an okay person to talk about this situation, but there's no good outcome with Stevie J, because Stevie J's still living this stupid bullshit. Like, there's no like, yeah, I was doing that dumbass shit, but I turned my life around and this is good now. Like, no, bitch. And that's exactly what fucking Scrap was saying. Like, what the fuck? He's sitting here telling him, like, basically, he want to motherfucking keep Tierra and Tommy because Tierra is like the motherfucking mother figure or whatever like that. She holds the shit down. Tommy is like the motherfucking freaking she's bitch. I could take her, motherfucking get wild with her, you know, use her some eye candy and all this other bullshit. Not saying that motherfucking Tierra is ugly, but you know, like, she just that wild one, that young one, that fresh one. Tierra's like the one that's gonna motherfucking, you know, she don't want to go out, she don't want to party, she want to stay at home, motherfucking cook and clean, take care of the motherfucking kids and shit, you know. And he want to keep both of them because in this time of goddamn need, he might be going to jail, so he gonna need motherfucking both of them to put some money on his books, and you know, he just can't do it or whatever like that. So Stevie was just telling him, like, no, like, it's not gonna work like that, little pimpin'. Like, you gonna have to motherfucking choose between one. This nigga like, bitch, please, like, I didn't watch you on motherfucking TV for these last motherfucking 4 seasons, nigga. Like, don't sit here and play me telling me I gotta choose, bitch, when you ain't motherfucking chose your damn self. Like, I ain't going through all of that, bitch. You got me fucked up. Don't say shit else about motherfucking choosing. I'm not choosing nobody. And I'm like, okay, like, this nigga, like, you a straight dog. Like, just a dog with your dry ass motherfucking hair. Man, his hair did look motherfucking nice when he was jumping up them stairs, and it was like, you know, but that shit be looking dry than a motherfucker. Like, bitch, coconut oil or something, like, put something on your edges. Like, I just don't understand. And like, damn, I know I got a big ass nose, but ooh, that nose is wide. Like, ooh. But anyway, fucking Stevie then fucking goes to talk to Mimi or whatever and see his daughter. He's saying that he's back in Atlanta now or whatever. Fucking, it was some issues with the movie and all this other bullshit, but he got all that shit fixed up, and now he's gonna motherfucking have a movie in ATL. He missed his motherfucking kids, and he realized that he could shoot a movie and do music any goddamn where. So he's back in motherfucking Atlanta. So I said, bitch, you're playing goddamn games, bitch. Your goddamn show is over with, bitch. So you back in Atlanta because, bitch, you ain't got no show. Like, that's why you back in Atlanta, but whatever. So he goes up in Mimi's new motherfucking crib or whatever. It looked like Mimi had furniture. I didn't really pay attention. Like, bitch had a dining room table, so nice for you, bitch. Fucking Eva's not there, whatever. Eva's on a play date. I said, bitch, Eva's in the back with Mona. You know, they was just talking about every fucking thing, whatever, that he's back or whatever and all this other bullshit. Asking her how she doing, you know, she tells him that she got a girlfriend now, and you know, he talk about some, you know, Mimi and Jocelyn had some wild nights, but I didn't know she was gonna, you know, go to it and, you know, stick with it, whatever, like that, like, what's up, like, bitch, I thought this just was for play. So, you know, they were just basically talking about that or whatever like that. He talking about some, oh, well, I mean, is she good or whatever? Is she better than me? You know, Mimi trying to motherfucking insinuate that Chris is better or whatever like that. He like, bitch, whatever. Like, you just, this is just a phase, you know. You just motherfucking going through this or whatever. You'll get over it once you get some good beefcake up in you. She like, nah, whatever. Like, it's too good or whatever. He like, well, is it better than me? Because, you know, I got that, what do you say, that tornado tongue? That lightning tongue. And she like, bitch, you can motherfucking take some tips from Chris. I said, bitch, ain't nobody got time to hear all of this. So fucking Scrap meet up with his hoes, or I guess I shouldn't say hoes. Scrap meet up with the girls or whatever like that. Fucking Tierra shows up first. He tried to get her a hug. She like, bitch, no, I'm not going. Like, sit the fuck down. Like, we ain't doing that. Fucking Tommy shows up. Fucking bitch ain't got no panties on again. I said, bitch, you just, bitch, obviously you just don't care. Like, you walk up into situations with, like, you're not even prepared, bitch, because you don't give a fuck. Like, that's just, it is what it is, bitch. You just don't give a fuck. Like, give you your props, bitch, for real. So they sit down or whatever like that. So he basically tells them the lowdown or whatever like that. He Starts it off telling them that he, you know, probably about to go off and, you know, be in trouble and all this other bullshit, and he might serve some motherfucking jail time. And right now, it's just not the right time to choose. Like, he can't choose right now. He need both of them. So Tierra motherfucking flips the fuck out. She like, what the fuck you mean? Like, I'm not doing this shit no motherfucking more. You said that we was coming here because you was gonna leave this motherfucking bitch for me. That's what you said. I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not putting shit on your motherfucking books. She was like, bitch, you won't even get a pack of ramen noodles from me. I'm not doing this again. I said, bitch traumatized. Bitch is over it. So Tommy like, oh, so you're supposed to leave me or whatever like that. And you know, he arguing with Tierra. Tommy really not really getting like a word in or whatever. She really not saying shit. So Tierra like, okay, well, do you love this bitch? Like, do you love her? He like, I don't love nobody. So fucking Tommy like, oh, so you don't? Or whatever like that. But this bitch really still not saying shit. So he's still arguing with fucking Tierra over here on the motherfucking side. So Tierra like, yeah, you got this bitch coming up to my job and shit, this, all this other shit. So out of nowhere, Tommy like, fuck your job. Don't nobody give a fuck about your shit. Bitch, I wasn't stalking you. Bitch, I was up there for the bitches. I was up there to see some ass. Bitch, I will fuck you up. I'm like, where is this coming from? Where's this coming from, Tommy? Why you so mad? Like, why you so mad at Tierra? Didn't she just sit here and this man just sat here and said that he was gonna fucking leave you for her, and that he fucking didn't really say that he fucking loved you, but yet you mad at Tierra? You gonna take your frustrations out on Tierra? You gonna beat Tierra ass? I was like, I don't understand this shit. This shit's so stupid. They sitting there arguing and shit, back again, just cackling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. She all move, bitch. I'm like, oh my God. Like, bitch, just calm down, bitch. It's gonna be okay, bitch. Calm down with your loose ass ponytail, bitch. Like, calm down. Like, I just don't understand bitches like that, but it is what the fuck it is, bitch. Like, it is what the fuck it is. That was my motherfucking review, y'all. Let me know what y'all fucking think. Oh shit. Let me know what y'all think about it. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video, share this video on all y'all social networks, and click the motherfucking subscribe button. And I will see